Hi, this is Josh with Resort TV 1, and today we're taking you to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort to show you the construction updates here and the fact that Port Royale and the food court area are back open, so we can't wait to show you what's new inside here. Also, before we get started with the video, we're going to take you back outside the resort to show you the new entry area because the original main gate is actually now closed and it's construction only, and now there's a brand new gate that you come through. So, we hope you enjoy the video. Alright, so we're back inside the resort now, and we're going to head inside of Old Port Royale, just to, or Old Port Royal, I'm not sure, I think Royale. Leave a comment and let me know. But it'll be really interesting to see what they've done with this area, and just to see the updates and improvements here. Then we'll walk around the rest of the resort just a little bit, not a full tour, just to show you all the other construction updates here, and we'll try and show you Disney's Riviera Resort, which is going up closer to the old main entrance to the resort. I guess it's not going to be the main entrance anymore, the former main entrance. Nice sign welcoming you here, Old Port Royale. Definitely see different paint here, different paint scheme, and a little more pastel, understated colors here. And wow, it's completely different when you walk in. It's amazing. Wow. So beautiful. Here we have Spyglass Grill. Got this really helpful little sign here that shows you menu options and all kinds of things. You got Spyglass Grill, Centertown Market, Sebastians Bistro, Banana Cabana. All kinds of great stuff here. And immediately what I notice already is just that this area is completely redone. It's a lot more upscale island, kind of upscale island modern is how I would describe it. It's not quite so whimsical as it was before, but it's really, really nice. And by the way, the original, what's it called? The port of entry, I believe is what it was called. The original check-in area is actually gone, and this is now the check-in area for the resort. So this is actually really good. It's more centrally located. It used to be kind of strange, where the port of entry was kind of up by itself by the main gate, and now it's all in kind of Old Port Royale right here, where everything is more centrally located and everything is easier to get to. So actually works out really, really nicely. And they've got a really, really nice sitting area here. I love these really, really tall yellow curtains here. Actually, the gift shop has moved. It used to be over here in this area, and now it's actually across the way. So it used to be here, and it would go right out to the pool there, and now it's actually over here. So wow, they completely changed the gift shop area. Again, I love these seating areas, and the carpet here is really, really soft, so it feels nice on tired feet. Yeah, really just walking around here, I've never been in here before, and just my first impression is really just a lot more upscale. It's still tropical, but it's very upscale tropical. So here's Centertown Market. Wow. It's almost like a blown glass tree there. Actually, almost looks like a little umbrella that they put in your drink. Doesn't that look like the underside of a little drink umbrella? It's kind of cool. Let's go check out the menu over here for everybody. Cheeseburger looks good as always. There you see the hours. You see dining plan information and all kinds of great stuff. So before we go too far into the food court, here we have a grab-and-go area with beverages, snacks, coffee, fruit, and salads. Check a look at that here in just a minute. Before we do, let's check out the Calypso Trading Post here. Of course, it is October, so we've got Halloween merchandise all over the place. I love this. I want candy. It's great. The shirt glows in the dark there. So it'll be interesting to see. This may be a seasonal display area. It'll be interesting to see what they have here the rest of the year. Oh wow. It's really cool. It's like the skeleton in Pirates of the Caribbean here. Except for it's a lot more detailed in the background. Really love that. Get the glare off of it for you. There we go. Really cool. And by the way, let's see the price on something like that. I'm not going to show prices on everything, but let's see what this one is. It is $39.99. Sorry, it's upside down. $39.99. That's pretty reasonable for that. Pretty cool. Got your standard merchandise, the Minnie Mouse stuff, and all those kind of things. So the whole theming of this is different, and this actually, I believe, used to be the ordering area for the food court. Hey, look, that shirt looks familiar. That's what I'm wearing now. So that people mover shirt I showed back there is what I'm wearing today, so that's cool to see that. And you've got your stuffed animals over here and all kinds of great stuff. Oh wow, figurines are neat. It's kind of cool. You've got some dishes and servingware and all kinds of kitchen stuff there. And you've got towels and bags and even suitcases over here. And even more kitchen stuff. Mugs. And by the way, most of these larger stores in the resorts have various limited selection of medicines and things like that. So just things that people might need, and if you don't want to go down to Walmart or Walgreens or CVS, it's helpful to have it here. Not to take so much time out of your vacation. Alright, so outside the gift shop, we'll check out real quick the grab-and-go area. And you can see here, they've got a cooler full of beverages here, and bakery stuff. Chocolate chip cookies and all kinds of things. Notice I noticed the chocolate chip cookies first, of course. Ice cream, and sandwiches. Alright, we're back out in the market area. Some of this reminds me just a little bit, some of the glass sculptures and stuff remind me just a little bit of Saratoga Springs. If you've been there, you'll realize what I'm talking about. Let's go over here. This glass sculpture is drawing me in. And this is totally different than the food court that used to be here. Everything is different. And I believe the gift shop, like I said before, is taking up part of where the food court used to be, or the actual restaurant part of the food court. So it's actually quite a bit smaller. Alright, so here we have some of the food serving areas. The beverage stand, condiments. Well, not a beverage stand, I guess just condiments. Beverage stand is over here. Oh wow, love the artwork there. Very colorful. Steel drums. somebody playing a baritone. Really cool. As a band director, I love seeing band instruments featured in the artwork here. And here's another room over here. It's got more of a aqua, kind of a blue and green theme, so that's really pretty. Very nice. Really pretty artwork here. And restrooms in the back. And let's go out the back here and see what we can see. So immediately when you go out the back, you see the expansive, just massive Disney's Riviera Resort. Not sure exactly when that's going to be opening, but I would assume within the next year or two. Maybe 2019 or early 2020. Probably late 2019 though. Looks like they've still got a ways to go on with this, so it may be 2020. But I believe that'll be a Disney Vacation Club resort. And over to the right, we've got one of the sections of the resort here. Off the top of my head, I don't remember. Is this the Trinidad, I think, is what I'm thinking, but I'll have to check. Love the hammocks and beach volleyball here. And it's going to be a beautiful view of this Riviera Resort building here. And by the way, right next to the building is the Skyliner Station. You can see it right there. So that'll be the Skyliner stop for both Caribbean Beach and Disney's Riviera Resort. That'll take you to Hollywood Studios and Epcot, as well as some of the other resorts. And now we're outside of Old Port Royale here, and you can see that the paint scheme is completely different. Again, a lot more understated, a little more classy maybe. Gotta love the steel drum music here. So I believe this is outdoor seating for the food court in there. Looks like this is a separate building over here too. Looks like a restaurant over there. There you can see across to the other sections of the resort. And you can also see Spaceship Earth hiding behind the trees there. Good shot there. So here's kind of the rear exit to Old Port Royale in the lobby area, the check-in area. We kind of just did a little loop here. We'll go to the pool area, which hasn't changed much, I don't think. It remained open throughout the construction. It's a beautiful fountain there. I actually think this whole building is new over here. It's hard for me to get my bearings. I did this tour back in the spring, and everything just looks completely different, which is good. By the way, I'm looking at the map here, and that area of the resort that I was looking at earlier was Martinique. So just to clear that up for anybody, probably a lot of you who know the resort a little bit better than I do probably were already saying, no, that's Martinique. It's a beautiful pool area here. Like an old Caribbean fort, very similar to some of the fort stuff you see in Pirates of the Caribbean. And the pool area, as always, has a lot of places to sit. Some shaded and some not. Again, those great fort play areas, even little cannons kids can play with. And locker changing areas and restrooms over there as well. Alright, so this is the Banana Cabana here. And immediately, as a musician, I am drawn to the steel drum light fixture there. That is amazing. Steel drums with lights in them. So cool. Such a cool place to hang out and just relax. Love all the beautiful orange curtains there. The bar is really nice as well with the different colors of wood. And looks like bottles hanging down to make light fixtures there. And these little benches for people to sit on actually have ropes attached to them, almost like they're hammocks. So that's kind of cool. It's a long table, actually is an upside down boat. So that's pretty creative as well. Closer look at the bar. Nice big bar too. The side of the boat, sunken treasures. And here we are at Sebastian's Bistro. And by the way, this whole building is new. I have to admit I didn't do as much research as I should have before I came over here, but I kind of like to be surprised and kind of react honestly to what I'm seeing. So I can kind of react the way that I would normally do without even really thinking much about it, and so you can kind of get honest reactions as much as possible. You can see the menu there. A lot of amazing dishes here. Conch fritters sound really good right now. So here's the inside of Sebastian's. Beautiful. I love these light fixtures here. The ceiling's beautiful, and everything's kind of an aqua light blue theme here. You can see the tables and great stuff. Love the roof here. You can see the roof trusses. Great artwork over here. Even the booths are really nice over here. Here he is, Sebastian, conducting the undersea orchestra. All right, now we're outside Sebastian's, looking back at the Riviera Resort, the lighthouse, and the boat rental area. Epcot over there. Just barely see Spaceship Earth again above the trees. Skyliner Station, and the rest of the resort. And by the way, I didn't get the front sign for Sebastian's here. It's not a big restaurant, but really nice inside, and looks like it has some great food options. So it's really cool that Caribbean Beach now has a little bit fancier sit-down area to enjoy. Sit-down restaurant, rather. This part of the resort really hasn't changed much at all. And Caribbean Key over here, the little island between the sections of the resort. Still the same, with a lot of really cool cabanas and picnic tables and just places to have fun and relax. It's one of the things that makes this resort unique. It's these outside areas where you can relax. Here's another look at the pool area from the other side. So fortunate to have a beautiful day to enjoy this resort. And we are shooting in 4K 60, so make sure that you have your settings turned up all the way to 4K 60 if your device will support that.
3, 4, 5.
We're going to walk down this way so we can show you the other Skyliner station, which I believe is a transfer station, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll go down and take a look at that here in just a minute. By the way, this is the old Centertown tent city area that was serving as kind of a substitute for Old Port Royale while it was under construction. So now they're going to tear that down since it's no longer needed. Such a beautiful stroll down here, especially on a sunny day. It's a big resort, so it's a lot of walking around. There is an internal resort shuttle that you can use, but if you have time for the walk, it's really pleasant. All right, so now we're beyond the car bridge. We just passed over it. You can also go under it. This is Trinidad right here, the furthest away from the Old Port Royale main building. And this is the Skyliner Station. I believe this is where you're going to be able to transition between the Epcot line and the Hollywood Studios line. Looks like there are two sides to it for sure. They've come a long way on it, it seems like, in the last few months, because I think I took a look at it in, I believe, May or June. So you can get a closer look And you can see Skyliner towers going off in either direction. And there's towers that go off in the opposite direction. And even though it is directly across from this Trinidad section of the resort, it has no connection to this resort. I'm not sure actually, though. There is a sidewalk that heads over there, so there's the car bridge. And again, you can go under or over it, but it may be that you could walk over here if you're in Trinidad, or if you're in one of these other rooms that are further away from the other station. It may be that you can walk over here and board it over here. I'm not really sure, but we will see. And by the way, you can hear the construction beeping, sorry about that, but they are actively making a lot of progress over here. This is where the Spyglass Grill is, down here around the corner, and I'm not going to go all the way down there, just kind of show you a view down the sidewalk here. But I did cover the Spyglass Grill in another video that I did, again, back in May. So actually you can see it here. Let me just go around the corner and you can see it. So there you can see it right there, the Spyglass Grill. And again, if you want to find out more about it, or see the menus or any of those types of things, you can check out our other Caribbean Beach update video right after this one. Here's a different angle of this Skyliner transfer station here. And on the way back to Old Port Royale in my car, we will go under the bridge. For anybody who doesn't really feel like climbing up and over the bridge area here. It's kind of neat. You can see through the frame of the bridge arch, you can see the Riviera as well as the pool area. And these little guys, I guess, keep the golf carts or Surrey bikes or whatever else from riding through this area, because it is way too narrow. Definitely, it says pedestrians only. I actually don't even think they want the scooters going this way, so just for safety, I'm sure. So quiet back here. So as we walk back here to the Centertown Port Royale area of the resort, I thought I'd give you some final thoughts on the construction progress, and also talked about my people mover shirt. So I do have the "Have Your People Call My People" shirt. So that's a lot of fun, and if anybody knows me, again, I'm a huge fan of the people mover. But so I really like the construction progress here. I like the new Old Port Royale. That sounds funny to say, the new Old Port Royale, but anyway, I really like it. I like it being a little more classy, a little more upscale. It's nice to have Sebastian's as a new upscale restaurant there, and just really like the style. Again, it's a little bit more mature, I guess, here at the Caribbean Beach. So definitely check it out the next time you're here. We didn't really stay at this resort too many times, maybe once, so I'm not as familiar with this one as some of the other ones that we stayed at more when I was a kid. But this is a great resort. If this is your favorite resort, you'll definitely love these changes. You might miss the old, old Port Royale, I guess, but overall it's a really nice change. Here's another angle. You can see the Caribbean Key Island over there. There was a discussion last time on the video of whether to call it Caribbean Cay or Caribbean Key. And I actually saw that several people said that both pronunciations were correct, but more people said Key, so I will go with that pronunciation. It's a beautiful place either way. Well, that about wraps up our construction update here at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to leave us a like and a comment, as well as subscribe if you haven't already done so, and hit that notification bell to enable notifications every time we go live or have a new video. Also, be sure to check out our sponsors, MickeyBlog.com and MickeyTravels.com, for the best in free Disney vacation planning advice. Also, be sure to check out WindowRepairParts.us and use the coupon code ResortTV1 for 20% off your purchase at WindowRepairParts.us. Also, be sure to check out MainStreetDVCResale.com. See how easy it is to sell your DVC commission-free at Main Street, dvcresale.com. So for now, have a great big beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye. Now that you've finished watching this video, be sure that you're subscribed so that you can get all of the latest updates. Also, check out some other great videos on our channel. Have a great big beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye.